Well, when you realize a UFC title shot at 170 pounds, that is saying something. Most people would argue this is as deep as any division in the UFC, and this man, undeniably the #1 contender as he makes the walk tonight.
He has separated himself from the pack. The only person left is the champion. He has done everything necessary to be viewed as a guy that could hold his championship belt. Now's his moment. He has got to lock in for 25 minutes because it's going to take all of that 25 to beat this great champion. Big spot for this young man tonight.
Well, and a lot of his UFC experience, he believes, is going to help him in this setting. He's been measured with his energy all week. Nerves do not appear to be an issue. We'll see if by night's end we have a new champ. All right, so here he is, a man who needs no introduction. GSP, wildly popular, not just in his native Canada, but around the world. Many people, DC, believe, pound for pound, that George St-Pierre might be the greatest UFC fighter of all time.
He is one of the greatest fighters of all time. If there was an MMA Mount Rushmore, George St-Pierre would be on everybody's list of top 5 fighters of all time. Just an ability to mix everything together. He was truly the evolution of mixed martial arts, from the wrestling, the striking to the grappling. He was a guy that did everything and did everything well, and it made the level of mixed martial arts raise because everyone was trying to catch GSP.
And I got good news. Right next to him on that Mount Rushmore, Daniel Cormier. Raise that hand!
Come on, John, don't do it.
GSP George St-Pierre, one of the most beloved fighters in all of MMA, and yet again back on the proving ground tonight. All right, now let's get you our tail of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. All right, now for the particulars, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, the future, Machado Garry. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, George Rush St-Pierre!
Mark Goddard, our referee for this one, as good as any man or woman in the business. All right, so the all-timer George St-Pierre is back on the proving ground tonight. Early portions of this round, he got off to a pretty good start. Feels like the jab was a big key, and the corner just did a masterful job, I thought, with those 60 seconds, sort of centering their pupil, as great as he is, and just making sure that all his ducks are in that proverbial row.
Oh, he's got his back.
All right, half guard position for him here, and I can hear Dominic Cruz in the back of my head just screaming about underhooks somewhere.
Yeah, he loves, but he's right? He's so right in terms of if you're on your back in the half guard, one thing you can't be is flat on your back. You need to be up on an elbow.
Right.
You need to be half on the side, and you need to control the far side underhook. It is a battle for underhook when you're fighting in the half guard position on the mat.
All right, north-south position now,
watch
GC.
closely. John, here's a submission attempt. It's starting to get tight. He's got to be very careful here. That's in pretty deep.
Wow, he's out. The fight's going to continue.
Oh, my goodness. I thought it was over. I thought this fight was over.
Back to his feet. George St-Pierre, outstanding jab, oftentimes a means to an end, which is his takedown.
I love George St-Pierre. He's so smart side of the octagon. He makes you fight at the range that he wants to be at until he's ready to engage. And when he engages, George is usually the guy that comes out on top.
slipping out of range beautifully. Nice footwork.
I mean, the footwork's on point, the shoulders are moving, the head's moving, never on the center line. He is fighting a beautiful defensive fight.
Less than 2 minutes now to go. Again, shoots for a takedown, not there once again. Oh, there's that front kick. That was nasty.
That front kick really does affect.
Oh, man. The audible of that strike from our vantage point. I don't even know how to put it into words.
Working out a full guard here. All right, let's see what he can do with this. He's in the half guard.
Man, this is fun to watch the grappling sequence. He was born a scrambling man. He better keep it going.
You know what? You can't make one mistake. If you make one mistake, this guy takes the mild side control. He can move around you so effortlessly. You got to be locked in. He's going to start trying to move to a submission here. It looks like he's trying to attack the arm triangle. Yep. Arm triangle, that's tight.
The horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round. Saved by the bell. So back to the stool. Mentally probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight. All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
Ready? Good? Come on,
all right, round two. Oh, big counter lands again.
I can't believe this dude got caught another time.
That was a jab.
Tried to set up the straight left, but he missed. Takedown defense holds up. Machado Garry's cardio holding up beautifully as usual. Strength and conditioning always a priority for him, and that allows himself to throw like this at such a pace. And for all of Garry's bravado, his mind is as open as Israel Adesanya's, right? He said to us, I went to Brazil to listen, right? And you really get the sense that he did. Well, they've made all the right reads here tonight, and there's another one. Beautiful read on the leg strike as he catches it and then returns fire with a punch of his own. So they have got the timing down here at this point of the fight. Oh, high-level stuff there. Perfectly timed on the takedown attempt. Nice transition. All right, so he's sort of turtled up here. Not great body language. Perhaps he's trying to bait him in a little bit. So maybe this is the point at which this fight turns, momentum shift. Just over a minute to go, round two. Oh, that is a clean combination, and not the first time this round where we have said that.
Well, Johnny's continuing to move forward out of that real high guard. And when your offense is on point as his is tonight, he's going to find success.
Machado Garry's such a sophisticated striker. He knows what he's doing.
He knows exactly what he's doing. He's got his foot on the outside. He's always trying to control the range and distance by using that stance.
30 seconds to go in round two. Oh, nothing but air there. He misses the strike, and he pays the price.
You cannot miss an overthrow. This guy will make you pay, and he is making him pay for it right now.
Round 3 next.
Everything is going exactly like we planned. He cannot handle the striking. Listen, you're going to earn that right. Just keep.
All right, now we check out some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about the display of striking?
Just high level. I mean, you would think that we're watching a K1 level kickboxing match opposed to being in the UFC. Both displayed great technical skills, unbelievable striking.
You good? Good. Let's go.
Round 3 of a possible 5. All right, next round is now underway. Hopefully the action continues at a high level. Pretty good first 5 minutes.
Pretty good first 5 minutes. Both of them can really pick it up. Let's see who decides they're going to lead the dance as we go forward.
Oh, beautiful right cross from Machado Garry, and not the first time we've said that tonight.
No, we have seen him do this constantly tonight. He's got his opponent chasing, and because of his great footwork, he's been able to get to that right hand over and over.
And now some distance as they pull apart. Oh, nice straight punch there to his opponent, and he lands it just after catching the leg. So clearly he is...
Hey, this dude is lost. He thinks that his mom's house for Thanksgiving, but nope. You're in the middle of an octagon, dude. Get your hands up.
Well, I'm no fighter, but if I rock a guy to that extent, I feel like I'm closing the show.
Absolutely.
Oh, how good is this? Both men going for the finish. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. And both fighters exchange in the pocket. Nice takedown by St-Pierre. All right, working inside the closed guard now. Likes this position, half guard. St-Pierre's right back to the full mount here. Postures up. Moving his head pretty well defensively on the ground here. While the ground and pound is there once again, strong work here by GSP. Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there. That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds. All right, heading back to the corner, and Machado Garry's got a cut to deal with above the eye, or perhaps better put, the cut man has got to deal with it. We'll see if he can stop the bleeding. All right, let us now take a look back at some of the replays, Daniel, from that previous round, and he certainly has the hands and the feet going tonight as he caused a cut there in that previous round.
A lot of times you can't even dream this stuff up, where you fight this well. He has done everything right, and he opened up a massive cut over his opponent's eyes. And now you start to see the blood leak down into the eye, limiting his ability to try to slow him down.
All right, we will see how much that bleeding has stopped as we get ready for this next round. All right, here we go with the start of another round. Pretty good previous 2 rounds, I thought.
Yeah, it's been a very competitive fight to this point. Both guys have had their moments, especially in these last 2 rounds. You expected somebody to get ahead, but they've both been so evenly matched. We're still right where we started.
Oh, nice straight left there. Takedown defense on point. Oh, what a beautiful cross there. I'm not sure you can teach hand speed like that.
Well, that's the thing. It's a good cross. The timing is great. But the speed is really what is throwing his opponent off. I mean, it was perfect. It was absolutely perfect, John. Great placement on that uppercut.
GSP goes in for the takedown now, and he gets it. Nice fight IQ there after he had gotten stunned on the feet. All right, going submission over position now, but it's going to be hard to get this guy out of there.
Well, he's looking for the southern. But I don't know, man. It's not going to come easy when you're fighting someone that has this type of ground speed.
All right, so he's landed a few big uppercuts already, and DC, I know you're in the prediction business. You think he's going to set it up again here?
I am certain he's going to try and set that up again. Expect it to come off of a left hook, because off the left hook, you don't anticipate the next punch coming right up the middle.
Ooh.
He's real good at trying to find that shot.
Under 2 minutes now to go. Throwing that jab now again, the fighter evades.
Another big takedown.
Punch, that is useful. Well done to catch the kick. We'll see what he can do with it. All right, they separate now. We'll see who can get off in space. 10 seconds to go in round 4. GSP gets the single leg takedown. It is plausibly 2-2 here as we hit this 5th round.
Take a seat, bud. Listen, we're down on the scorecards. I need you to fight smart. If you start losing the stand-up battle, I want you to look for the takedown, okay?
All right, we now take a look back at some of the highlights from that last round, DC. A lot for the replay guys to choose from.
I mean, these guys are going to be very busy trying to find what replay to show you guys. Lands on both sides of the octagon. Both guys fought great. What a phenomenal round.
You ready, Joe? You good? Let's go.
5th and final round, forthcoming. Oh, and he tags him with the straight. Nice job there by George St-Pierre.
If this guy doesn't move his head, his night is about to end. Oh, nice takedown defense. Oh my goodness, that was nasty. His opponent's in big trouble here.
High-level guard pass there as he moves into half guard.
You know the guy's going to his left on the pass, but you cannot stop him. He is tremendous at passing the guard. Beautiful ground and pound, and now he's got his opponent cut.
GSP getting worked here from the top. Ground and pound strikes raining down. Side control now, and certainly I would think more offensive options for the bottom fighter than in the half guard.
Absolutely more offensive options, because now you can just start to get away. You can just go to a wrestler stand-up. Get to your knees, post your hands, don't allow him to get his hooks in, right? Really be aware of the hooks. But get to your handstand up.
We might get a submission finish here, DC. Hang on a second. Ooh, that looks tight.
Looks like it's getting tight.
Oh, he bails on the submission now. This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. reversal is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up.
Oh, how about that reversal by him there? That's a heck of a strike to land from bottom position.
I mean, that was great work by the bottom fighter, keeping him into position.
Good, solid strike on the ground. Transition there as he reverses to top position. Beautiful work on the ground there by Machado Garry. All right, dominant position for him here, full mount. If you're the bottom fighter, better start moving those hips, DC.
Oh, you got to start moving those hips. What you should do initially, right, is start to push at the knees. Push at the hips.
One of the greatest title fights you will see. All right, well, as expected, nothing easy about it. The fight goes the full 25-minute distance. Could be looking at a split decision here, Daniel.
A very close fight. I mean, this is uncomfortable. I've sat there before, walking to the middle of the octagon in a title fight as the champion, not knowing if I had done enough to win. This is a nervous feeling, but I believe the champ did just enough to keep the belt.
Official decision now in. The buff has it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. Declared the winner by split decision, and still the undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, George "Rush" St-Pierre.
All right, so another dominating effort out of the UFC Hall of Famer George St-Pierre. No surprise as the scorecards are rendered. GSP across